It is a lot
Dude, I
better.
can't do Taco Bell, bro. I can't.
Dude,
I'm sorry,
you pay
just
like $2.50 for extra cheese, and they still give you like 3.
I would 100% just
Fuck
rather
that.
make my own
I'm
shit.
over that shit. Yeah, same.
I'm making the street tacos and shit, but it's like the only problem is I wish I use like the carne asada, cause oh my god, bro, this shit's
You
so
do pork
fucking
shoulder
good.
too, bro.
Oh
You do
yeah,
pork
yeah, I
shoulder.
know for sure. That's what they use there too. It's fucking banging, bro. We have like we live in Mexican town, like by Mexican town or in it in Detroit,
Yeah.
and they have like
Nice.
little taco stands and shit.
Yep. Yeah, that's
But
everywhere.
we make the white version, you know, which is hamburger, you know what I mean, because it's cheap. Even the pork shoulder is pretty cheap too.
Yeah, dude, do pork
should
shoulder.
probably
Roast
do
that
that.
shit, bro. Roast that bitch. In some orange juice and shit.
I know, dude. That's what we love doing. We love
Orange
like our
juice,
ribs. We use
cumin,
apple juice
coriander.
for our ribs, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but just bomb too. I do apple juice and vinegar and like a bottle. Okay.
Dude, one day I fucking took a ham, right? And my fucking I was like, oh my god, like 19 at the time, all right? And I was making the ham for Thanksgiving and I fucked it all up because or it wasn't a ham for Thanksgiving, it was for Christmas or some shit. And I fucked it all up. And I ended up like putting pineapple, like I ended up cutting it in like a little bit in slices, and I put pineapple in the slices, right? Well, when it was all said and done, I'm thinking, man, this shit's gonna be juicy, bro. It was like gelatin because the acidity from the pineapple, like
Yeah, cooked it.
yeah, I was like, oh, dude, I fucked it all up, and it was like the nastiest shit ever. So, I mean, trial and error, right? You learn.
Yep.
Yep.
I've done whole hog. I've done brisket.
Mm.
Just chef for a while, so I feel you.
Like recently, I've been baking a bunch of shit, and I've been learning. Like, I made a lemon meringue pie homemade, including the pie crust from scratch, bro. Oh my god, it was so fucking good.
Lard for the pie crust.
No, we used
Dude, see if you can
we
get
make a
from
butter.
like the Mexican shops and shit. See if you can
We
get,
had
like,
no, there is
fucking,
lard. There's a
ghee.
fuck
Yeah,
ton. Okay, yeah. That means you're like on the bridge to Wano.
Pretty much.
That means you've been fucking watching like
German
crazy.
just showed up too. Yeah, German just showed up too.
Yup.
I'm sitting here, I'm thinking to myself, as fucked up as Sanji's brothers are, right? I don't blame them.
You're fucked.
No, because they were genetically modified to be that way. You know what I mean? I blame literally everything on Sanji's dad, including the brothers.
Yeah, but they have some form of compassion.
No, they don't.
All right, well, hold on. Never mind.
Yeah, they're genetically modified.
No, never mind. Never mind. You know,
Yeah.
never mind.
And
I gotcha. Okay.
And Reiju is just the fucking best, dude.
Right.
She's simply the fucking best.
So
what a
how's Germa right now? Still hating Sanji?
No, they saved him. They haven't like talked to him, but like they saved his life and threw him towards the Sunny, right? So they like helped him.
Right.
They were showing like some form of compassion, but like in a very roundabout way.
I mean, I guess they were also kids too, so.
Yeah.
A
But
little bit different than they were being adults.
Majority of it on the dad, just because he like basically turned them into those monsters.
Well, the dad encouraged it too.
Yeah. So, like I'm not like letting them get off scot-free. I'm not saying that I would never want to hang out with them, right? But like, it's one of those things where it's like, where are the parents? You know? And I'm like, yeah, the parent was kind of bad. Cause like they were even like at the tea party when like fucking Judge was like freaking out. They were even like looking down on their father, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've seen how's Big Mom right now?
She's chasing after Beja and she's like getting skinnier and skinnier.
Okay.
So like they have the cake. Beja is like steering them away with the cake, but like she hasn't gotten to it yet.
Okay, no, never mind. I know, no,
Yeah.
never mind. You are okay. You're not close to Wano still.
Yeah, no, I still have a little bit left. They haven't like, they're still like in the firing line.
I thought you meant they were leaving to Wano.
No, absolutely not. No.
Because you're like 90 episodes or like 70 episode difference then.
Yeah.
You must be at like.
I'm at 8. I just finished.
I was gonna say you're probably close to like 880 or 890. I was gonna say, so that's.
Yeah. 873. I think like the Katakuri fight finishes about like 870-ish.
The Katakuri fight is like sort of like the end of it, but it's like the start of the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, like it started resolving. So like the arc has started resolving at this point.
And then you'll notice what type of arc is towards the end too. You'll be like, "What?"
Yeah.
it's a different one. It's completely different later on. You'll see.
And I got to see Snake Man for the first time.
Oh, dude, Snake Man was disgusting.
Dude, that was fucking sick. Dude, his Luffy's attack, Black Mamba or whatever, where he like, I've never seen like him throw more punches than in that attack. It was literally like they had to like slow it down to even show how Katakuri was even dodging it because it was just so ridiculous.
I
Because he was
know.
attacking fast as shit and still fucking dodging. Like crazy.
It was such a good fight, though.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That's why when he does the remake, I want to watch it because if it's using the new art style and I've already spoiled a little bit of myself of the new shit. And I'm gonna tell you right now with that shit. Oh my god, I want to watch it. I want to watch the new Arlong. I want to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Even though a part of me feels like Arlong's still alive.
He killed Arlong. I think he just
Knocked him out.
yeah.
His ass on his way.
Yeah, not many of the big bads has Luffy killed.
He won't let him die because there's probably something ridiculous.
Yeah, but like, man, I think, dude, oh my god, I love how they wrote Katakuri. He was just a really fucking, like, he started off like, you know, wow, this guy's super powerful, you know, he's the first, like, really powerful enemy in the new world, right?
So, when Luffy beat Katakuri, how do you feel like that fight went out? Do you feel like Luffy deserves a win?
I would say.
Do you
yes.
think do you think Katakuri is stronger than Luffy? Do you think he's weaker than Luffy?
I think Katakuri's still stronger than Luffy, yeah. But I still think Luffy deserved the win. I think the main deciding factor on that fight was the fact that Katakuri was so ashamed of letting his sister fucking trank Luffy that when he fucking wounded himself, it put it on way more of a level playing field than it should have.
Right.
So I think
because it wasn't it like something along the lines of like her doing that was like basically saying he needed help and he feels like he didn't need help.
Yeah. Cause like so he was just starting to really like Luffy, like he was starting to really enjoy the fight, and then all of a sudden he gets a really strong hit on Luffy and he's like, what the fuck? Like I could have sworn he would have dodged that. Like the way the fight was flowing, he definitely should have dodged that. And then he slowly picked up that it was his sister that did it. And then he does the whole like fuck you and stabs himself.
Yep.
Right? He's like, I'm not taking handouts. I was like actually really enjoying this fight. And I think that put it on such a way more of a level playing field than it was before, because I think Katakuri always had the advantage the entire time, and then Katakuri basically didn't give Luffy the win, but made the win in so close to Luffy that it was feasible for him to take Luffy out. I think when Katakuri stands up to Luffy and is like, hey, are you coming back? And Luffy's like, fuck yeah, I'm coming back. And then Katakuri finally goes down. I think that was just... I feel like if Katakuri really tried, I feel like the adrenaline of that fight could have kept him going and he could have finished Luffy off as well.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I think technically he should have won.
Yeah, I think he could have finished Luffy off there too. But when Luffy said that he's coming back, Katakuri's like, all right, because he wanted to see how strong Luffy got. Because I think he was more of like an excitement.
I think he was impressed.
Because towards like the middle of the fight, he started saying like, oh, as one of the sweet generals, and he's like, no, this is something else. Because it was like as him, like he was enjoying this fight for once. It wasn't through Big Mom that he was just doing Big Mom's bidding. he was actually just enjoying the fight.
Yeah, I know,
So
it
I
was
think
really
that
good.
was his selfish act, his act. And I think that like added a lot more depth to his character, made him feel a lot more like a real person, not just a follower of Big Mom. And to be fair, I think the fact that Luffy wasn't judging him based off of how he actually looked was a big proponent as well, that he let him go.
They always find sort of like some sort of like good quirk about Luffy to make them be like, you know what?
Yeah, and
He deserves
also
this.
I don't think that's a cop-out either, because it was kind of shown earlier in the arc from the way Big Mom treated Pudding, based off of Pudding's third eye, and I think Katakuri was made to be ashamed of the way he looks as well. And I think that
Well, because
that
Big
solid
Mom's story
nod,
was like made you to like feel for her a little bit, but then you also realize how horrible she is as a person anyways. You're
Yeah,
like,
I
never
mean,
mind, like she's a piece
feel
of
for
shit.
her a little bit, but she's fucked up as shit.
Oh, dude, I
know?
know she's a complete piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
she was orphaned, pretty much.
Orphaned
Like
and let out on an island because of how deranged and dangerous she was.
exactly. So you know, and then she.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
I was like, bro, that when I found like they showed the actual like, where are you guys? I was like, bro,
Yeah, I was like, oh no.
bro.
I was like, god damn, dude. Yeah.
I'm over here looking shit up. I'm like, please confirm, are they 8 or not? Like,
Yeah. And then when you see her with her fucking mother's powers, you're like, oh damn.
Yup. Then you know, you're like, never mind.
Yeah.
Yep, it's.
But yeah, so I think like them showing that Luffy respected Katakuri and didn't judge him based off the way he looked, and Katakuri letting him go was a big thing based off of how Big Mom treats her children.
Like shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that was another big reason. Yeah, all those little things that I'm always really glad that Oda adds in to his writing, because it makes it so that whenever someone wins based off of some circumstance, usually it's a circumstance that is semi-foreshadowed or at least like explained beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the entire time they're talking about how they idolize Katakuri.
Dude, how did you feel about Pudding, bro?
I actually like Pudding now.
Well, I mean, yeah, after I'm talking about before. Like, how was your feelings before the big day? And like, I was like, bro, Pudding is a bitch, bro.
Well,
I said,
yeah,
I hope that bitch dies.
But to be fair, I think it's a very similar thing with Katakuri. I feel like there's a lot of
yeah, but Katakuri, I didn't feel like that for. Katakuri, I didn't feel like, man, I fucking hate him immediately. With her, they made her seem like a fucking demon.
That's because Pudding is like conniving because she's not strong.
But she was meant to be conniving from Big Mom.
Yeah. But like Pudding isn't strong, so she has to
She isn't. Yeah, that's all she can do.
So
she doesn't have powers.
Katakuri doesn't have to backstab people at all. He's absurdly powerful. You know, he's
yeah, amen,
next
bro.
to Big Mom, one of the most powerful people in Big Mom Pirates, you know? But the whole, it kind of just made me feel sorry for her, more so once I found out more about her. It's not necessarily I forgive her, but I understand where she's from. Like, yeah, she did some fucked up things and she'll have to repent, but like, you know, I can fuck with Pudding.
No, Pudding's alright, especially after when she found out, like,
Yeah. Once again, like the turning point for Pudding was kind of showing you that there could be a turning point based off of how Big Mom treats her children, which is yet another reason why I thought that the turning point for Katakuri wasn't too far-fetched, you know?
What the fuck did I walk into?
Oh, dude, probably because
Anime dog.
Yeah, One Piece.
No.
oh, probably because of the kids Loki having hate towards.
Oh,
I
you
paid
finished it?
I paid for Crunchyroll and everything so I can watch it. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I
You
said,
don't, have,
fuck
you
it.
don't have to do that.
Yeah, I
One of
know,
those
I
good
did it.
pirate sites.
I just went for it. But yeah, after like the first couple episodes, I really got into it.
It's really good.
Pretty good.
It's like
And
I love the plot line. All the characters are so well written too. So
I
it's
just
really
like the whole theme. It's like she kind of like let all the things happen to her and let it all just pass by because she lived so long. And now she's getting like a second chance to do it and like be more aware of the people around her before they die and shit.
Yeah, it's like it's like a slice of life based off of the things you don't really think about in fantasy.
Yeah,
I thought that was
I like
really
that it
neat,
starts
like-
kind of like at the end. It's like, yeah, we already did the thing, and now
Yeah,
I'm,
we already
I'm,
did the
I'm
thing.
the best.
Yeah.
I'm the best
Yeah.
mage ever, and well, not the best, but I'm the mage that killed the guy, and now I have
what
new
now?
friends.
Yeah,
New
what
friends that
now?
I have to learn.
Dude,
I've been
learn.
around 1,000 years and I don't know anything
Yeah.
about humans, even though I've been with humans this whole time.
Yeah, and coping with like never having enough time. Well, like having enough time, but not having enough time with the people you care about and shit. It's really fucking dude. It hits some heartstrings for sure.
Yeah, I like the whole theme of like when she first gets with Fern, and Fern is like, yeah, you have a lot of time. I can't spend 2 years looking for a flower. I don't have this much time. I can't do this.
Yeah. Yeah, Fern was great.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for season 2 of that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Have you watched Dungeon Meshi?
Never seen that.
It's what else is it called? Besides Dungeon Meshi, Delicious in Dungeon.
Nah, put me on. I got the Crunchyroll for a month. Put me on.
Okay, yeah, Delicious in Dungeon. It's like a fantasy. They're going through this dungeon, but they don't have any rations, so they're eating monsters. And it starts off like just kind of like joking, fun, everything. But there's actually like, I'm not gonna lie, there's a surprising amount of world building in the show. There is a very large amount of world building in the show for what it's about. So I do recommend it.
Delicious in Dungeon.
Yeah, or Dungeon Meshi, whichever one it pops up as.
I'll check that out tonight.
Yeah,
I'm about to go to bed.
It's like 20 something episodes. Pretty good.
Yo, T,
Yo, what's up?
what's the link for the Discord chat?
I got you, dog.
Because I'm trying to send it to D's.
These nuts.
Yeah. That's literally his name.
That's literally, yeah, that literally is this.
Crazy.
Oh, crazy. Oh, crazy is the response to that.
I mean, what am I gonna say? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're ready for that one, were you?
Oh, I watched the first 3 episodes of Arcane as well. Season 2 Arcane.
Oh, shit.
Arcane is amazing as well. Season 1 is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for a while.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the next 3 episodes. But they were really good episodes, but I'm holding my tongue right now.
Now you can tell that they took a long time on that first season and they kind of rushed the season. There's a lot of quality issues that they have as far as like.
It feels like there's a little bit of a pacing thing with the first 3 episodes, but it's not bad right now. So I'm gonna hold my judgment to see what they do with the next 6 episodes. But definitely
Honestly,
season 1 was way better right now.
Yeah, I definitely think I don't know. I just love how they ended season one. I think they really should have just left it alone and just moved on. It's so much other shit in that world they can go to. They don't have to stay on like Piltover and Zone.
Yeah.
They can go
Supposedly,
to
supposedly
Demacia or anywhere else. Like,
Yeah, I know.
supposedly this season is gonna be the last one for Piltover Zon.
Yeah,
Supposedly.
they was already saying that. They were saying final
Yeah.
season, but I already know they about to just move to something else. This
Yeah,
is
they're
the
definitely
final
gonna move
season
to a different
of
area.
Arcane, and then they're